message for? This is my stepfather asking me what I played. So, yeah.
Hey, that sword looks a lot like the weapons my father gave us when we were first learning to fight. You should pick it up.
I have that traitorous fiend in my sights. I could, but why does my heart stay my hand? Perhaps there is more at play here than I can tell for the moment. There's something about this one.
Did you see that elf? I recognized him. It was Amron. I know that he is much talked about in Drudwyn's tavern back home. He's rarely seen, but his deeds, real or imagined, are discussed there with enthusiasm. I would be interested in finding that out myself.
Yeah.
These Kestrel are tough! Next time we see one, use my brutal attack power on it. That'll surprise them!
The whole part of this has been knocked out back to town. We will see later when I fail. So
You're turning into quite the warrior. Keep in mind, you should choose a class and stick with it if you want to approach my expertise.
Took you long enough, what?
Stop a moment. My medallion. I know how you feel about it, but I just can't shake this feeling that something is going to happen. The closer we get to the temple, the stronger I feel it. I look forward to that. But for now, I want you to take my medallion. Please. It's important to me. More...
yeah. Boss. Nice. Blowing around them. Bosses has a hard type of creatures. So there has to be tougher. Not all that so yeah. As you can see, it's popping out cafeteria parts of time. that I should press M to drink mana. I have changed the keys for that, so I don't have M. Well, not for that, so. I'm not gonna talk so much. I don't have much to talk about really. So,
Not moving, worm! You marks are left!
and I'll be quiet now. They kinda got slaughtered. I usually skip the cutscenes, but no surprise, I don't want to see them to finish the game 2 times or so. I don't play it so often, so yeah. There is a few cutscenes through the game, but they're not as in the beginning. Mostly because major happens all the time, so because this is major, this has more to the story. That's
Congratulations, Voldus. We have completed our task. When can we expect our pay? Look out!
yeah, that big guy was Voldus, and he's the bad guy. And he killed my friend. Yay. Autosave. So... now
What
I
do you
can
want?
talk to them.
What? Oh, you're one of the new ones. We pulled you out from underneath the body of a blue-haired elf and brought you here to the town of Irulan. You're to be kept behind bars until we figure out what to do. Warden Celia's in charge here, and what's to be done with you is up to her. If I were you, I would keep my head down and learn to be respectful before she finds you making demands. You wear the ring of submission to hold you in check. All prisoners must wear it. Hush, here comes the warden now.
Blasted dryads! Quickly, Orem, while she's talking to that elf. Now's your chance.
Foul creature. I warned him what would happen if he attempted to harm a dryad. There can be no hope for these types.
Do not be so hasty, Celia. Some of these prisoners have roles to play yet. I have seen it. This poor soul here, for example. I know this one can be trusted.
I do not know, Amren. Given arms, that mercenary could well kill us all. The entire village is endangered.
As a personal favor to me, please give this prisoner a chance.
As you wish, my friend. I hope you are able to find that which you seek.
Namare, Melonamin. Till next we meet.
Yeah.
Amren the elf seems to trust you. I trust only the ring of submission around your neck. Our troops found you on the battlefield. You are lucky they found you alive, unlike the blue-haired elf. You were fighting on the side of Valdis. You are an enemy to the Dryads of Irulan. Your friend is of no matter to me. and your medallion will remain property of Ireland until you show where your loyalties lie. It is my orders you will follow now, and you will learn to keep your head down and your mouth shut. I have a task for you. Go to the weaponsmith at the blacksmith shop. She has spared some sharpening stones for our warriors. Get them, and take them to the Dryad outpost just outside the north gate of town. Be thankful Amron spoke up for you. Take my advice, prisoner, and avoid the animals of the jungle. One bite from them, and you'll be riddled with the plague. Now go, and don't make me regret granting Amron's favor.
There are creatures that carry the plague right outside the town gates. You will not even reach the outpost without being able to defend yourself. Take this equipment. It may not be the same as your old things, but it will give you some chance at least.
Okay. And now you have seen the beginning of the game. Teleportation. Wait. Okay. There. Map of Ireland. There's no idea. I'm not going to talk to any of the prisoners because they have nothing useful to say. So they're just another prisoner from the war. Want to kill everyone when they get loose. Just like that. So.
You must be one of Celia's. You wear the ring of submission around your neck.
Yeah.
I recognize you. They brought you in last night. The battle was terribly bloody. We lost many from our village. Worst of all, Valdez succeeded in taking the Aegis of Life.
It is a magical artifact that kept the Morden at bay. Without it, we are reduced to barricading ourselves behind these walls. Before we sealed the gates, you and the other injured prisoners were carried in. Some of you were mortally wounded. We worked hard to save your lives.
You may have forgotten Mercy, but we have not. You are indeed the enemy, however, and so you will stay with us as our prisoner. Here you are. And if you have some time, perhaps you could do a favor for me?
With all the fighting, we go through armor faster than we can craft it. Duma and Sen both need my help throughout the day and into the night. But I've only been in this trade for a short number of months. There's much to remember. My memory is not normally this poor. I have lost dear ones in this war, and my mind is distracted. I seek your help. I must craft 5 suits of armor before the day is over. But with so much to remember, I've forgotten some of the steps involved. It would mean the end of my apprenticeship if the craft mistresses learned of this. There is a tome of smithing within the Great Hall that is sure to...
Oops, well...
Have you discovered the steps for crafting that armor? That is good news indeed.
I already
If I don't get started soon, I'll never be done in time.
how to do
Dryad
this
armor is tricky
so.
stuff to make on a forge.
That rings true.
So,
Please wait a moment while I make the...
and another cutscene. Well, as I said, I already know the steps for it. Probably because I played it through so much.
Excuse me, Craftmaster Sen. The Dryad armor is completed, just as you requested.
This is indeed fine work, Telenu. Excellent. You may keep that suit for yourself as a reward for a job well done.
So yeah.
My thanks. Craftmaster Sen seemed almost happy with my work for once. And it's thanks to your sleuthing. Please, take this armor as a gift for your assistance.
If you don't know the steps, like me, well, I can guess my way to it when I played through it like the first and second time without reading the tune that she was talking about.
You must have been roughed up pretty badly out there if you think